guys, happy Saturday and Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I wanted to do this in a video today because I want to tell you something. I know that the monthlies, February, this year has not been, it hasn't gotten off to the start that I know that we all wanted it to. Okay, but I want to show you something here, okay, because I think, again, we kind of feel defeated here, okay? So, what I want to say here with this is take the weekend, okay? Put the external stuff on the back burner, okay? Just for the weekend. I want to see something. I'm going to do it myself as well, okay? We come into this weekend with the energy of the 9 of coins, okay? See the grapes there? They represent abundance, okay? Abundance comes in many forms, okay? I think what's happening here, though, too, with this card, and I think it came up in one of our dailies during the week, the deceit card or the envy card. I want to say it was the deceit card, and in that reading, I'm 99% sure that that came up as us defeating and deceiving ourselves, right? And that comes in the form sometimes of being jealous of, what other people have. We're working really hard, but we're not seeing the results we want. So it's human nature to, to covet things that other people have, okay? But this card really is a card of abundance, comes in with the energy of that, reminding you that you are abundant, regardless of what you're trying to work on or achieve. You're abundant already anyway, okay? So this card really warns against that, again, of being jealous, of envy, of those kind of things that are very, very self-destructive, okay? So that's the energy coming in here, okay? Now, here's what we have, the 5 of coins, okay? What we look at here, a lot of times we won't see that when, the spreads, the Celtic cross, for example, you come in as one thing and you're crossed by something. What you really need to do is, what you come in as is what's internal, what's underlying, right? What's inside. We need to pay attention to the card that crosses it because that's what it's showing to us in the external world. So if we're feeling one way on the inside, what we're coming up against in the external world is always the crossing card, okay? So I just wanted to point that out so we, these things going forward. The 5 of coins is how we're coming in here. I just want to zoom in on this card. See all the lights on in the background, and that's what always gets me about this card is life is going on. Things are life doesn't slow down at all because we're having a bad time. But there's comfort in the background. You can see it in the lights. But here, this person is chosen or circumstances have put them, they feel very defeated, isolated, not where they want to be, right? And sometimes external circumstances absolutely can do that. But a lot of times we are our own worst enemy. Okay, and the key with this card is just to remember this is only a temporary place that you're at. Okay, so if you're doing this to yourself, don't do that. I think that that's why I'm really honing in on this card because I think that that's where we're at here, okay? What's crossing that is the Knight of Cups. In this read, he means many, many different things, but in this read, I want to reiterate that before I get hate mail. What he means here is this is someone who is forever on an external quest for relationships, for, the goals. They're forever looking for their drop spot, right? And that card can be defeating because in one regard, it's, you put it all out on the table there. You express your feelings openly and you're just a little bit too open. And sometimes that can be defeating because it's too much for the person on the receiving end, right? It's getting involved in sometimes it can put you in relationships that are just, not balanced, right? We get into these relationships that are with, immature people or they're just not aligned for us. We're ever on that external quest when what the star card is telling you is you need to look inward, okay? The star card is a card of hope, yes, and dreams coming true and wishes fulfillment, yes. But in this particular read, what she's showing up for here is that we've got to stop the external quest just for this weekend. That's all I'm asking you. Just for this weekend, go internal, okay? Because when we clear our mind, that's when the visions come. That's when our thoughts come. you know? And I think that that's what we're supposed to be doing here, okay? Because what we're doing is we're kind of self-sabotaging ourselves, all right? So just stop the external quest just for this weekend, okay? And go internal. That doesn't mean you need to meditate. If you can, that's wonderful. But that just means just really just, you know, stopping the external quest and go internal, okay? Because even if you feel like the 5 of coins here, and we all get that way, right? We just work, and we're not getting where we wanted. We get frustrated and we look at other people and we think, oh, how easy that, you know, we want that life. And I know this was one of the daily throws because I remember this well, okay? We're just probably this weekend just being, you know, reminded with this spread. I'm going to turn it, hang on. I stink at this, I will own it, but I'm trying, okay? Just, you know, let's stop the external quest, okay? If this is due to, you know, circumstances outside of our control, there are circumstances outside of our control. It still raised the same. If we're feeling that way, we feel disappointed, something didn't work out, the feeling is still the same, regardless of what got us there. So my advice here is to listen to the star card here and to just take some downtime, okay? Just take a little bit of time for yourself, even if that's just, you know, literally locking yourself in the car. It really takes that sometimes, and just enjoying your cup of coffee. You know, my goal is at one point, sometime in my life, to actually drink a cup of coffee that's still warm. Okay, so I know how it goes. I never tell you something that I'm not in this equation too, okay? So let's just stop the forward motion just for this weekend. Take a deep breath, just sit for a bit, you know. I find a lot of time too that, you know, my day goes so quick that a lot of stuff hits me while I'm just washing dishes or, you know, switching the laundry over. Just mundane things are when my mind is really clear. So just try to find some time for you. Oh, here we go. I just want to give you a visual, okay? Just we are abundant, okay? The energy coming in just reminds us that we are, you know, and it doesn't, you know, Rome was not built in a day, you know, so just accept, you know, sometimes you just need to take a break and take a deep breather and really just look within, because a lot of times we're so, you know, questing ourselves in the external that we forget that, you know, if we just listen to ourselves, we've got all these answers anyway. So be kind to yourself, okay? Accept you're right where you are, okay? And everything that we're supposed to have or we're supposed to get or it's supposed to aligns in our own timing. But we've got to go within to you know, to tap into that inner reserve that we all have, okay? So there you have it. I hope that I helped you in some way. And just be kind to yourself this weekend, I think, is my real takeaway. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. Don't get down on yourself, you know. Everything aligns in its own time. We just need to keep the spirits where they need to be, okay? And if you're feeling down today, you know what? Give yourself 5 minutes to feel down and then get up and get going, okay? So try to take some time for yourself this weekend, be it in whatever, okay? Treat yourself to something nice, be it, you know, something, you know, a donut or a good cup of coffee or, you know, something that really is nothing, but it really is a treat, you know, think about it. Okay, there you go. I hope I helped you. Have a wonderful weekend.